Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. That's all of this right here. All of this you get to watch. You know, on Saturdays I like to post longer driving videos, and the weather just isn't cooperating. It's 80 degrees, which sounds nice for April, right? It's raining. Can you hear it? I can hear it. Can you hear the wind? Little shaking of the truck there. It is, the wind is a consistent 21 miles per hour with 36 mile per hour gusts. So, I want to drive down Corpus, and I want to drive down through the city. And I want to drive down Ocean Boulevard with the palm trees and the rich houses and the bay all lit up by sunshine. And the good Lord said, nope, yeah, you're staying in Rockport. Let's see if it works out, if there's a reason I'm in Rockport today. Sometimes when things like this happen, it's for a reason. But I'm going to pretend like it's Saturday, even though I'm filming this on Friday. I'm going to meet up with Mr. and Mrs. Adventure America today. Really nice people that I've met twice. And I was so hoping I had mail today that I'd go pick up my mail, and that would be like the video, right? I'd have props. But I got two things in the mail. My National Geographic magazine, which I read, and I've already put it in the box with the books. I only found 2 articles in it that I wanted to read, and you know, you read the highlights, and an hour later you're done with it. And I got a Louis L'Amour book, Metora, which takes place along Metora Bay, where Indianola and near Port Lavaca. And this was really good. It's only 200 pages, but look at the size of that print, guys. Well, it looks big. It looks big when I hold it up to the camera, but yeah, it was a struggle for me. So I put my glasses on and got my magnifying glass out. But it's a quick read. It was really good, though. I like Louis L'Amour. Just simple. You can almost tell where the plots are going to go, and I like it a lot. There's a picture of him right on the back there. There you go. And this paperback is pretty cool because it has some illustrations in the back, like this. There are no heroes. There are no heroes, only survivors. Law of the desert born. In Louis L'Amour's classic tale of loyalty and betrayal. That's some Pulp Fiction writing right there. But I'm going to give this to Mrs. Adventure America. And I don't think they've said their real names on their channel. So I'm always struggling. Like, I want to say, I'm going to meet up with Bill and Jane later. Oops, Adventure America. But they're real nice people. And apparently they're smart, because there's weirdos out there. Hard to believe. But I'm going to meet up with them. And then when you watch their channel, you can find out what they were up to. But I saw them at the day or two after Sandfest in Port A. And I met them one night. They stopped and visited me at the Walmart parking lot. And not because of them, I haven't stayed at the Walmart parking lot in 16 nights. So there's 2 games I'm playing right now. One is don't sleep at the Walmart. If I have to, I have to. If I'm on the road or something, I don't mind making an exception. But there's just, with all these beaches here, and I have friends right here in town, and I have other friends that said, hey, we have property, come park here. There's a lot quieter and darker places than the Walmart parking lot. So I really appreciate it. and I want to make sure I don't take advantage of it. I just want to go to these private homes every once in a while, because I mean, I don't get there till late. Like I pull in my buddy Mark's house. I pull in at like 11 and I leave at 6. And I always tell him, if you know you get an emergency work call and I'm blocking you in, just wake me up. I'm sitting right here. I'm right here. So yeah, it's nice. But I would love to find a cool dark place and go to sleep for like 3 days. I think that would be really good. It's like I said, I'm filming this on a Friday, so I was able to pick up Luciano and drop him off at HEB, and about 2 hours later went back and picked him up, and he was happy. It wasn't even raining then, and he said he was staying at the church. He said he doesn't like to go to the picnic tables if it's too windy or too sunny. You're living in the wrong town, buddy. And I saw local author Wayne Wright, and when I was Wayne White, excuse me, Wayne wrote that book Cold. Really good book. I'm not just saying that because I see Wayne. I really enjoyed it. I've read it 3 times. And Wayne is attending at the Fulton Convention Center today, Saturday. There's a book signing, but it's a lot of different authors, and they'll have books for sale, and sounded pretty interesting, and I just found out about it today. So I'm out of the loop. Like, whatever these people advertise these events on, I don't see it. I don't see it. And but yeah, if you're in town on Saturday, check out the Fulton Convention Center at 6 a.m. this morning. You know what? About 6:10 a.m. I was in the laundromat, the only person there. The employees weren't even there yet. I think the doors automatically unlock at 6 a.m. And the second person in was my buddy Robert, who works here at Rockport Beach. Got to say hi to him. Good morning, Robert. And yeah, feel good. I went to the back just before I started filming. It wasn't raining yet. When I got to the back and sat on the tailgate, I could feel drops. It's just going to mist. Because I'm looking at the weather report. There's nothing about rain. There's nothing about rain. It's been raining for about an hour now. And I was able to heat up a pot of water. So I had some instant coffee. And I had one of those dehydrated meals that you add the water to. The Mountain House. And it was like some type of chili, but it wasn't chili. It was like macaroni elbows in like a chili sauce with the beef. It was actually okay, not bad at all. And I had to use my cutting board to block the wind because it was like whipping around the corner. I parked so it wouldn't be blowing in the back. And I got on some clean shorts and cleaned out that blister wound on my leg. And I'm just going to let it air out today. I don't want to put a bandage on it yet. I might before I go to sleep tonight, so I don't like scratch it with my other leg or something while I'm asleep. So yeah, and then it just started raining. So I have on clean clothes. They're all wet. And I got back here in the truck and noticed I had some chili down the front of me. I wasn't even wearing this shirt. It was still clean. And somehow when I was putting stuff away, I got chili on the shirt and didn't see it. Boondocking. I'm boondocking with Dennis. I know everything. I know everything except how to boondock. But should we do the first joke of the day? Sure, why not? You mean there's more than one? Who keeps the ocean clean? Who keeps the ocean clean? That's an easy one. Mermaids. Mermaids. This is from the calendar. It actually says, who keeps the ocean floor clean? Who keeps the ocean floor clean? We know that one. It's mermaids. That's not bad. I've told much worse jokes. So another thing I'm doing right now is I was looking at my bank statement, and it is the bank statement of a fat person. It's like McDonald's 106, because I get like my charges. I get coffee from McDonald's, which, well, it says coffee 106, and then like everything on it is like Sonic $2.12. It's all low prices, but it's all fast food places, because like when I'm out filming, I'll buy whatever's cheap. And calorie wise, I'm still losing weight, but it's embarrassing for me to look at my own bank statement and see it's like 5 fast food places, and like I said, they're all like they're all under $4. But then it's like, you know, truck payment $681.23, McDonald's, Whataburger. I'll go to Whataburger, and I've been doing this, I haven't mentioned it lately, I've been doing this for years. I will get a Texas toast and get butter and jelly and get a large water, which is free and has ice in it. You really have to boondock to appreciate ice. I drink room temperature drinks all the time. When I can have ice water, it is like a treat. I don't go into restaurants anymore, but like I would get a glass of water with a piece of lemon in it, and I would look at it like the aliens had just landed, you know. It's pretty bizarre. There's things you appreciate when you're boondocking, like when you first get under the shower and that hot water hits you, you're just like, ugh, ugh. But my goal is, I don't usually carry cash. I don't like to carry cash, because then I spend it or I over tip. And you run into other people, they're like, can I have a couple dollars? I don't mind helping people out, but I'm not really in a position to help a whole lot of people out. I help out Luciano with my time, and I put canned goods in the blessing box. I do that once a week now. I used to do it twice a week. And just financially right now, I'm doing what I can when I can. And I haven't been filming it. I thought you guys might just be sick of it, but I guess I'll start filming it again once a week. I'll put somewhere between $10 and $20 worth of canned goods, and that's usually 10 or 20 cans in the blessing box. But I'd rather go buy 20 and then put 10 in every 3-4 days or so, you know, just that way it's not one person pulling up and literally emptying out the box. I've had people come to town here and say, hey, we just stopped and filled up the blessing box. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome of you. And I'm like, did you put any pet food in there? And they're like, no. So I'll go to the store and I'll get some dog food and some cat food, and I'll go to put it in just a couple hours later, and the box is completely empty. So I would like to think that when someone needs something from the blessing box, they would grab a couple things. But I also don't want to judge people. I just I like putting dog food in there, because at least I know it's going to a dog, hopefully. The same thing with cat food. There's some people that abuse the system, to be honest with you, in my opinion. But that's just me. I might be the only full-time boondocker on YouTube that doesn't get disability. And that's my disability. In retrospect, I should have took disability when I was eligible for it, and the process started, and I said no. But this isn't a knock against anyone on disability. Some people have real disabilities and they need it, but I see people on disability and they're out hiking, If you could hike, you could probably do some work. So, yeah, that's my rant, man. The waves in the channel, there's water shooting up all over the place. And what's funny is, you guys remember where I showed you the black skimmers? They're about 40 feet in front of me, and like the wind's blowing, and they're just like doing their skimmer thing. I even just heard some seagulls. Let me roll this down a little bit. I don't know if you can hear the wind. Yeah, and we're facing directly into the wind. Just watching it, man. Black skimmers are awesome. I love the black skimmers. So, Saturday in the morning, I'll have my Bible study. You know, where they tell you, judge not, or ye shall be judged. I go around judging people. I don't mean to. I just do it. It's in my head. So, Luciano's pretty excited. He gave me a handful of cash that had an amazing amount of money in it that people gave him the last few days. And I counted it up for him, and I already had a good amount of his money, and I told him what he had. He's building something. He's building some type of 6-foot-long platform with wheels, but he also wants to be able to use it as a table. And I don't know if he's checked with the church about this or what exactly he's got plans for me to take him. Pray for me, people. Pray for me. On Wednesday we go to the ATM. I guess whatever he gets his money on the 1st. It's probably disability or something. Surprised he doesn't have a YouTube channel. I would watch the hell out of that. I think we need a 24-hour Luciano cam. But ATM, Walmart, laundromat, HEB, Castaways, which is like a thrift store, and then the hardware store, which I used to be called Brock's, and then it was Pro Build, and it might even be something else now. And what I suggested to him was, and I should know better, do you want me to take you to Lowe's? Because Lowe's has those electric buggies like he rides at Walmart and at HEB, and he could go around and get what he needs. And he said, that wouldn't work for me. I don't have any place to plug it in. And I said, no, don't. I mean, I'm not saying you get one of them to ride around here. You can ride it around the store and get what you need. And I couldn't get my point across, so I gave up. So we're going to shop local. That's going to be the fixer on that one. Always shop local. Kids, even if you're homeless or live in your truck, shop local, okay? I got another joke here. Right, where you guys going? I got a joke. Come back. If I got to suffer through this crap, you got to suffer through this crap. I used to run a dating service for chickens, but I was struggling to make hens meet. Struggling to make hens meet. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Todd, the dad joke calendar is coming through today. So, and then I got one more joke just to warn you. I wait a little bit on that one. But, I think the rain stopped. There's a truck over here that just drove. He could have drove anywhere. He drove and the skimmers had to move so they didn't get run over. Believe it or not, guys, that's against the law here. You're not even allowed to do that with seagulls. Now, I understand if they're blocking the road and you just go slow, but they're mating. They're not eating like they usually do. Just them expending energy. And to tell you the truth, I think every day should be seagull season. Like, I don't care. But I do care about the black skimmers. And I care about the seagulls too. Who am I kidding? I really need to get another little set of wind chimes, because they do work in keeping the seagulls away. It really disturbs them. It's like when I go to cook, some days I'm fine, and then I'll do like I'll take like a little bit of, or drain a can of vegetables, and as soon as they see something hitting the ground, they come up. When I was in Port Aransas, I was cooking corn and rice or something, and when I emptied the can of water out of the can of corn, like 3 or 4 kernels of corn fell on the sand, and the seagulls didn't even go after it because it was too close to me. And I'm kind of laying on my side cooking, and you know, up in my truck, and I feel something bump my leg, and there's a mixed dog there that had a harness on and a leash, but no one's holding the leash, and he was eating the corn right off the sand, and he was a well-fed boy. He was like me. He wasn't missing any meals. So he ate the corn. He had like sand all over his face, and he just glanced at me for a second like, do you have any more? And I said, hey buddy, and he just walked back over to the rig that was about 50 yards away where he lived. They were there the 3 nights I was there. They were there when I got there. They were there when I left. Just like that kind of teal van I showed in one of the videos, like a big box camper. Kind of cool looking, had a little rust on it, but it looked cool. Like I see them there literally every time I go. And they have Texas plates, and they do move around. They parked over by the South Jetty for a few nights and didn't move. And I didn't even know you were allowed to camp in that area. So I wouldn't mind that. I'd have a good time. I'd just back right up and film ships all day. And I do need to do that. I could keep talking about it, but it's hard just to sit in one spot. There's so much going on, and I know some of you like the ship videos and some of you don't. So I don't know how a video with just all ships would do. But on a nice day, like I could film 10 ships and put it in like a 12-minute video, and just like put little clips, you know, like a less than a minute of each ship, and just have really cool clips of, you know, 5-second clips of people fishing, people walking their dogs, whatever, birds come and go, dolphins, turtles. And I don't think I've ever made a whole video of just ships, but before they moved the seawall around, I used to do that because the whole seawall was low. You could back right up to it. And now there's just like maybe a 40-yard stretch that's low, and it's really cramped. And I don't always want someone right next to me. So we'll see. It's something to consider down the road. Running a playlist on my tablet for my friend Bree, whose mother hated her so much, named her after cheese. But Bree's channel's TGIF, link in description, check it out. She goes looking for waterfalls, posts every Wednesday, one video every Wednesday morning. And she got a cool family, cool dogs, and I like watching her stuff. She's good. And on my tablet, I'm reading a book by Deborah Dickinson. Link in description. Deborah's got a channel. Deborah's got a website. She's an author, full-time Nomad. And I'm reading a short story collection of hers. I'm on the 4th story right now. And all of them involve someone like a nomad, but the nomad part in 3 of the 4 stories so far is kind of secondary. And there's different characters, and I like it. I was impressed. Sometimes when people give me books, or I buy books from people that I know, and I've never met Deborah, but I watched her channel. She's friends with Frugal RV Gal, and they travel together, and I've watched a lot of Frugal over the years. And it's Frugal RV Gal, not girl, like I said the other day. But her stories were good. I've read a lot of horrible homemade books and stories. There's Eugene. He must be hungry out in this mess. But yeah, Deborah Dickinson's channel's in the link to the description. Frugal RV Gal, her link is in the description. And yeah, I really enjoyed that story, and I'm glad I'm reading again. And spent 3 hours yesterday. Someone told me to check the Rockport family planning clinic, because apparently now that abortions are illegal in Texas, they got a lot of free time on their hands. But now it's like Rockport family planning and men's health. But I checked, and not for me. They referred me to a place. Excuse me while I get a drink. Walmart's cheapest water with Walmart's cheapest version of Crystal Light in there. It's actually pretty good. Harmony Health. And Harmony Health was $99 to start, $149 a month, and that covered all labs sent out of there. And I believe they said it was, I believe they also charge you for the office visit. I don't hold me to that though. Yeah, that could have been included in the $149, but that's not going to be for me either. So my friend Lisa sent me phone numbers for clinics in Aransas Pass and clinics. There's clinics in Corpus. So that looks like the route I'm going to have to go. So, and then, you know, you spend time on calling around, checking car insurance prices. My car insurance, my truck insurance went up like $40 in the last 3 months. I've never filed a claim in my life. I don't get it. I don't get it. You think like they would look at that, but no, they know they got you, and they all get together and basically set the same price. And there's a slight difference when you spend 2 days calling around. But that's what's been going on with me. I'm hoping we get better weather, guys. You have to be sick of hearing me piss and moan now. By the way, my friend Bree, she asked me what kind of bug spray I use, and I said Deep Woods Off, but I honestly don't have to use it that often. And she said, but you're always bitching and moaning about mosquitoes. And Bree, I do not bitch and moan. I'm a man. I piss and moan, okay? Get it right. Stupid, rude woman. Do not watch her channel. Do not love her dogs. Don't think Petey and Chloe are adorable. If you do watch, please make fun of her cooking. Let her know she can't dance. Let her know she looks horrible in a cow costume. I'm just kidding. She's a good person. I do feel bad for her daughter, though. She's a tortured soul because her mother is kind of weird on YouTube. I'm going to leave my mother out of this. Last joke of the day, guys. You ready? Why are volcanoes so popular? Why are volcanoes so popular? Because they are lavable. Because they are lavable. Well, guys, I would say thanks for riding along today, but we didn't go anywhere. Much like my life, we're not going anywhere, guys. We're not going anywhere, Gilbert. Oh, saddest scene in the movie. What's eating Gilbert Grape? Johnny Depp, his younger brother, is... oh, geez, I'm afraid to speak words nowadays. I want to say, I guess the correct term is mentally challenged. And through the whole movie, Johnny Depp struggles with things. And his little brother says to him, where are we going, Gilbert? And Gilbert says, we're not going anywhere, meaning we're not leaving. And his little brother keeps repeating it. We're not going anywhere, Gilbert, meaning like you're trapped. So that was a depressing way to end this video, wasn't it? We're going somewhere, guys. The sun will come out tomorrow. Now you know why I sing everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh yeah. Thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for watching.